Huele. Wow. Sabores del mundo. USA. Dímelo, chicos. Sabores del mundo. USA. Yo soy el chef Pedro Alaniz. Sabores del mundo. USA.
Hi there, I'm Chef Pedro. Welcome to Flavors of the World. This is our first show here in Palm Beach. On this show, we're gonna go to Red Glades and cook for the homeless. And then we went to McDonald's with Chef Mike, and he showed us how to make the Junior Mac, the Big Mac, the new burgers that are in town. And finally, we went to the Museum of Science and spoke to the Director of Marketing. Stay tuned.
Hello, welcome to Sabores del Mundo. My name is Cassandra Appleman, and we are at the Kravis Center, and I have with me here Chef Jeff Sims, who's the executive chef of The Breakers. Chef Sims, how long have you been performing?
Well, I've been honored to be part of this event now at the Kravis Center for probably 8 or so years, and it was at other clubs before that, and we moved over here about over 10 years ago, and we've partnered with the Quantum House at St. Mary's Hospital to raise money for their incredible program that they run over there, where they take care of families who are in really struggling with moments in their life. You could have a major car accident, your child could be in intensive care or in a coma for a month, and the Quantum House takes in the families, embraces them, loves them, and they're right on the grounds of St. Mary's Hospital, so the families can get over there and not have to travel, and they can they're fed, and they have a little office space, and they can conduct business from there. And the ACF, our chapter, loves the Quantum House, and we have almost 300 guests this evening. And next door, which you'll see in the clip, that we have over 100 chefs preparing for those 300 guests. So we have a 3-to-1 ratio on the guests and the chefs. So it's going to be an amazing event. And what's unusual about the event is we have, for each course, we have 5 different chefs preparing food. So there's 5 different dishes going out to each table. So it's a big variety of food. The chefs really step up to the plate and try and outdo each other. It's quite a competition in the back, which you're going to see. So thank you all for being here.
Thank you so much, and we look forward to eating the great food. Thank you, Chef.
Well, first of all, tell me about Quantum House. What is Quantum House, and how the people can come here, and why people come here?
Quantum House is your local hospital hospitality house, and what that means is we take care of families who are in town because they have a child that's either ill or injured or is coming to South Florida for some kind of medical care. It's a serious medical condition. And they find out about Quantum House through their healthcare provider, whether it's their doctor, a nurse, the hospital where they're staying. Families get referred to the house. They don't just show up, knock at the door.
Okay.
It's going to be the doctor generally that refers them to the house. And these families come from everywhere. They come from right down the street. They come from across the globe. So
Even
we never know.
abroad.
Everywhere. Right now we have a family from Milan. We have one from Belfast, Ireland. They come from everywhere.
And this is just a place where they can stay. They don't have to pay for the staying.
So families, when they stay with us, we provide everything for them. It goes well beyond the lodging. We really do provide a lot of care and compassion for these families. Food, as you know, is the universal conduit.
Sure.
So meals are a big part of the house. We have what we call our Chef for a Day program, and we have a volunteer group come in every day to prepare a hot, nutritious meal for the families. We think that it's very important that the meals, as you know, they sustain them physically, but they do emotionally as well. The families come back to the house after a very hard day in the hospital or lots of therapy. You never know what they're going to face, and it just gives them a chance to sit together and relax.
Wow, how long have you been here?
We're celebrating our 15th anniversary.
Oh, so I hear that you guys call it the quinceañera.
Yes, you call it the quinceañera, yes. So we don't have our big dresses, but yeah, we're ready for our quinceañera.
Wow.
Right.
15 years of helping the community.
Right, and we're the only house like this between Fort Lauderdale and Orlando, which is about a 200-mile radius. So we're kind of the only guy in town doing it.
How many families can you accommodate here in one night?
Up until 6 months ago, I would have told you we could only take 10 families at a time, but we just completed a 20,000 square foot renovation expansion, so we now can take care of 30 families at a time.
Excellent.
Yeah,
So tell me a little bit more about how do people get in contact with you? Telephone numbers, websites?
Right, so our website, quantumhouse.org, has all of the information for anything, whether if you're a family that needs a place to stay, that's where our referral is, and that's where the doctors will tell you to go, or if you call us, that's where we'll tell you to go. Also for folks that are interested in volunteering, we're a small shop, there are only a few of us that actually work here. It's the volunteers that really help us keep the doors open and help us take care of these families. So if folks are looking to get involved with their community as a volunteer, they can bring their kids, they can bring their church, their businesses, really just about everything.
So this is it for today. Until next time, I'm Chef Pedro. We'll be back. Stay there.
A chef who is willing to travel to remote places throughout the USA, Mexico, Asia, Canada, Europe, Central and South America, seeking only the finest gastronomical treasures. While visiting these remote places, Chef Pedro Alaniz uses only the freshest local products, preparing dishes that are seductive and beautiful as the countries they originate from. Sabores del Mundo unites us all.
Picture yourself in this beautiful home where the settings has been so carefully planned to ensure serenity, beautiful views, and a sense of well-being. Let me be the person who can make your dreams come true of purchasing this home or starter home where lasting memories with your family never ends. Have you ever considered how possible this can be? Please call Isabel Almonte.
Back leg going out. Bueno amigos, como ven, este chile rojo y el verde me lo donó la compañía JJ Farms para cocinarlas esta mañana aquí en este Lighthouse Café. That's a meal, right? And then you get some tortillas, like 3 or 4 tortillas, and put it on top, like this. Let me get this way. Let's get the feet going. Welcome, my friends. Here we are at the Lighthouse Cafe with your
Martha Lynn Weeks.
Martha, you the director?
I'm the manager.
The manager of the cafe. Tell me, when was this cafe founded and why?
In the early 90s, about 1993, there were 4 men that had a heart for blessing people in this area. So they came down here and they had donuts and coffee, and that's how it started. And this building was empty at the time. It was a former mess hall. So they moved in here and started fixing breakfast. And the goal was to pray with people, to offer God's word, but also to feed people. And it evolved from breakfast to lunch, and now it's breakfast and lunch. And we feed as anybody that comes in. You don't have to fill out any paperwork or register in any way.
A chef who is willing to travel to remote places throughout the USA, Mexico, Asia, Canada, Europe, Central and South America, seeking only the finest gastronomical treasures. While visiting these remote places, Chef Pedro Alaniz uses only the freshest local products, preparing dishes that are seductive and beautiful as the countries they originate from. Sabores del Mundo unites us all.
Picture yourself in this beautiful home where the settings has been so carefully planned to ensure serenity, beautiful views, and a sense of well-being. Let me be the person who can make your dreams come true of purchasing this home or starter home where lasting memories with your family never ends. Have you ever considered how possible this can be? Please call Isabel Amonte.
Florida, sun, beautiful place, beautiful weather, and my friend chef.
How are you doing,
Michael?
Chef?
Good.
Pleasure, pleasure. I want you to come inside. I'm going to show you how to make the Grand Mac today, one of our new Big Macs.
Why not? Come on, let's go. What is it like to influence millions of people, what millions of people eat every day?
It's amazing. As a chef, obviously you want to influence the world as best you can. McDonald's being the biggest restaurant in the world, being one of the most recognizable brands in the world, it is a unbelievable opportunity to work for McDonald's and be able to shape the food system.
So now, tell me, what do we have here and what is so special?
Sure. So in the middle here, we have our traditional Big Mac. So this is what's been on the menu for years and years.
Since 1968?
Since 1968. And now in Florida, we're actually introducing 2 new sizes. When we asked our consumers what they wanted, some of them wanted a bigger Big Mac, some of them wanted a smaller one, so now we're offering that. This side over here is our Mac Junior, so it doesn't have that center bun piece that you're familiar with in the Big Mac. And then on the other side is the Grand Mac, so this is a much heartier, bigger Big Mac experience. One of these will absolutely fill you up.
I love the grande one. I like the grande one.
Yes.
But tell me something about the bread in the middle. Why is it so special?
It's special, it's kind of like that club sandwich feel to it. We're separating, some cheese on the bottom, pickles in the middle. There's sauce on both sides. It kind of gives us that iconic look. It's something that's unique to us. So when you see something else like this, somebody might be replicating, you automatically think McDonald's when you.
It reminds me of the BLT, but it's set with meat. BLT with meat.
Absolutely.
Well, why don't you show me how to make it? You wanna? I go with you on the line.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Come on, let's go.
Thank you.
I'm loving it.
Chef Mike, so this is where all the magic happens.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we've got our beef patties here. We're going to throw them on our grill here. So we put these down. We take our blue gloves off.
Okay. It's all automatic.
All automatic.
It's
so
like a car wash. You just put them in there and it washes by itself.
Everything's dialed in, ready to go. We actually use these blue gloves to make sure cross-contamination. Anytime we touch raw food, we use these blue gloves.
Very important.
Take them off and get rid of them. So
incredible.
Awesome.
Now, tell me what is so special about this burger, because you told me I don't season them in the beginning.
Right. We season them after it's done being cooked. We season them at the end after we flip them. We're actually cooking on iron here, so we get a nice, beautiful sear. And it actually only takes about 50, 60 seconds or so to get these burger patties.
Do you flip them?
Once it's done. So this is actually hot from the top and the bottom.
Okay.
So that way we can cook it a lot quicker for our guests.
No wonder my kids love McDonald's. It's their favorite place.
How we do it.
Great, excellent. So I understand that the cheeses that you guys use, they're from Wisconsin and they're American made, which is very important.
Right. So all our cheese is, we make sure to source some of the best quality product that we can to make sure that it's extra flavorful for our guests.
And also the vegetables also are grown locally or either brought from California, Florida.
Oh yeah. We try to get as much as we can from around here. So we've got our seasoning, and then we're going to take this over to our make table, and we're going to get some burgers ready.
Okay, let's go. Come on, guys.
Thank
the
you.
assembly process.
Perfect.
I'm loving it.
Chef, so we have the bun. Now we're going to assemble it, right?
Yes, and actually I'm going to need your help on this as well.
Let's do it, baby.
The first thing I want you to do is take this sauce gun here.
Okay.
So what you're going to do is pull the trigger twice in this section and pull the trigger twice on that.
Look at that. This is like a Thousand Island secret recipe?
Yes, very secret recipe.
Wow, great.
Awesome.
So,
next thing you're going to do is add some diced onions. So on that side, if you want to put about that much.
This is our fresh ingredients?
Absolutely. We're going to put some fresh lettuce on this. So take about that much.
On both sides?
Yes, please.
Both sides. Beautiful. Look at that.
Okay. Now on this side, what I'm going to need you to do is take 2 slices of cheese.
2 slices of cheese.
And while we're doing that, I'm going to do 2 pickles like so.
Okay.
And then we're going to come down over here to our the meat that we just made.
Look at that. So this is where we keep them warm.
Right.
So we cook them to a medium rare, and then they'll finish cooking here, or we cook them?
We cook them through. We cook them all the way through, just because we want to make sure that food safety is very important for us.
Correct.
And then what we're going to do, the secret is we're going to take this middle club portion. We're going to pick this up. We're going to put it on this side. And we're going to build it like so. And then we actually have these sleeves here. So knowing that this is a pretty big burger here, we want to make sure that it's not falling all over your shirt while you're eating it.
Look at that. That's a great idea.
So then we put it in here. And we got to fit it in the box. It's so large. There we go. And then we hit.
So this is the Big Mac. That's
This is the Grand Mac. So
this is the Grand Mac.
This is
because
the
it's a little bit bigger than
big
usual.
one. Oh,
Great.
yeah.
So see, this is where everything happens at McDonald's, my friends. So I'm gonna invite you. What else we have? We have dessert.
Well, we get the dessert. We got milkshakes, fries. I'm gonna fill you up. You're gonna eat all day. You're ready
What
to
I
go.
want to tell you guys is invite you to McDonald's. Come here and bring your kids and teach them the tradition and the history of it.
Absolutely.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
So, Chef, here we are.
Yes, I'm excited for you to try the Grand Mac here.
Let me see. Wow, it's huge. I always wanted a big one. And look at this, grande.
This will fill you up most definitely.
Definitely delicious.
Perfect every time. You know, after eating this, it kind of reminds me of my childhood.
Childhood memory?
Absolutely. I grew up in Schaumburg, Illinois, right outside of Chicago. McDonald's on Weathersfield and Roselle Road. My grandparents used to take me. That's where I had my first Big Mac. So, you know, fast forward 20, 30 years or so. I don't want to age myself, but, you know, brings me back to all those memories playing in the play place, the ball pits, all that, getting a Happy Meal toy and all that fun stuff.
Well, Chef, we have something in common. We love McDonald's.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you very much.
Guys, from my childhood to you, to the next generation, McDonald's.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
A chef who is willing to travel to remote places throughout the USA, Mexico, Asia, Canada, Europe, Central and South America, seeking only the finest gastronomical treasures. While visiting these remote places, Chef Pedro Alaniz uses only the freshest local products, preparing dishes that are seductive and beautiful as the countries they originate from. Sabores del Mundo unites us all.
Picture yourself in this beautiful home where the settings has been so carefully planned to ensure serenity, beautiful views, and a sense of well-being. Let me be the person who can make your dreams come true of purchasing this home or starter home where lasting memories with your family never ends. Have you ever considered how possible this can be? Please call Isabel Almonte.
A lot of times we don't know what's here in Palm Beach, but you know what? There is a Science Museum Center and Aquarium. We went to see and we spoke to the director of marketing and she showed us what the museum is about and the beautiful things that are there. Check it out. Hola, ¿qué tal amigos? Bienvenidos a Sabores del Mundo. Yo soy el chef Pedro Alaniz y me encuentro aquí en el Museo de Ciencia y Aquarium. Buenos días, ¿cómo estás? ¿Quién eres? Tell me who you are and what are we doing here?
My name is Melinda and I'm the marketing coordinator here at the South Florida Science Center and Aquarium, and I'm here to show you all the fun things we have to offer.
So tell me, what kind of fun can people find here? Tell me about the exhibitions. What are some of them and what is your favorite?
Well, we have tons of things for a family of all ages. We have a planetarium, a 10,000-gallon aquarium with salt and freshwater fish. We also have a Science on a Sphere, a 6-foot globe where you can see hurricanes, you can see astronomy, planets, lots of different programs on that. We also have Palm Beach's only public observatory, which we have open usually on the last Friday of every month. We have all different things for young kids, hands-on playing. So it's puzzles, just things to get kids thinking, and it's actually great for everybody in the whole family. Even you would leave learning something. So it's a great place to be.
Wow, it's incredible. I was walking for the exhibits and I saw, for instance, they have a little alligator and turtles playing together. I also saw the lionfish, which is very dangerous here in South Florida. Tell me a little bit about that fish.
Sure. Well, we do have tons of native species here. So Florida native species, like I said, fresh and saltwater. But we have the lionfish here, which is very invasive. It is very dangerous to our native species. So we do have it here on display so we can educate the public and tell them what's going on, because that's a very popular topic right now, and just letting people know how we're dealing with the lionfish in our oceans.
Wow, incredible. I also walked through a room, one of your exhibits, and I saw like a giant stomach in there and a giant nose. Tell me a little bit about that.
So you asked me what my favorite exhibit was that we have here currently, and I walked you through our traveling exhibit hall. So we change that out twice every year, and right now we have Grossology, the in-plate science of the human body, in that space. So you can learn about how your stomach works and all the silly and stinky and fun things that your body does. Kids and parents alike can learn about that together in a fun, educational, hands-on way. So it's a great exhibit, and that'll be here through October.
Lastly, tell me about where people can find you in the social networks. You have a website?
We do. You can find us at www.sfsciencecenter.org, and we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Just type in South Florida Science Center and we'll pop up.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much. Well, I'm Chef Pedro. Until next time, see you later. Thank you very much. Once again, we're going with Cassandra. She has more interviews at the Quantum House charity event.
Hi, we're here at the Kravitz Center with Chef Nicholas Klutz from Delray Dunes Club. Chef, what are you making today?
We're doing chicken and waffles today. Chicken and waffles.
And you have a little homemade waffle action back here.
Yeah. She's making our waffle cones for us. And with that, we're doing the 24-hour buttermilk brined, all-natural, free-range chicken breast. We did a 00 pizza flour with some special seasonings in it. We're topping it off with a mix on kind of like your collard greens. We have micro kale, amaranth, watermelon radish, powdered sugar, a sriracha Chambord syrup reduction, and that's what we're finishing it with.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
What is watermelon radish?
Watermelon radish is kind of a spicier radish. It's in the radish family. It's delicious though. It's a nice contrast to this. It goes well with the chicken and waffles theme, since we're not doing watermelon. You got a watermelon radish.
Thank you for watching the show and let us come into your house. We're going to be here every 2 weeks, so stay tuned. God bless you.